There we go.
Alright. It would help if you counted evenly too.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Just whenever
This
I
game's
say one.
actually very aesthetically pleasing.
It's
Yes.
beautiful. It's like my eyeballs are eating candy.
That's probably not a good thing.
Edo Bascanovia. Corvis Interscarsa. Idonimus Daluca. Elemia Integro. Tunes
What a dumb girl.
Noducomunitium
Hmm.
Justus Weir.
I like that the ships don't have propellers or jets or anything, they just fly inexplicably. It's great
No,
tech.
that's their technology.
I mean, I'm not being ironic, I actually like that. It's really hammers home the sci-fi-ness of it.
This music is badass.
Yeah, I like it.
Hey guys, I'm gonna shoot you. No wait, you're good. Okay. I'm gonna shoot you some more then.
Mobu?
That's what she said.
That's what he said.
So those guys are worm riders. They don't have dragons, they have worms.
Well, worms are dragons, really.
Apparently in the setting of this game, dragons are pretty much extinct, like actual dragons, so what that empire is using is these bioengineered fake dragons.
So does this universe have, like, anything to do with the other games, or is it just...
The
like,
actual other Panzer Dragoon games, yeah, I think it does.
So, like, there's actually, like, a empire and, like, sort of post-apocalyptic.
I believe so. I haven't played the others. I do have, on this game, I unlocked the original Panzer Dragoon, so I can just go play that.
Yeah, then you could just do Let's Play of that.
Yeah, it's not as pretty though. It's, expect a lot of polygons. I mean, these polygons are smooth and beautiful. That was a big centipede.
These are pretty polygons.
Holy
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
I could follow it to the left, but that would
Oh my
be...
god, it's Gyarados.
Wait, you actually have control of where you can go?
Yeah. You can choose different routes. Like, you don't have direct control of the dragon, you just have a little bit of control, like about where you are on the screen and where you're facing. But if you lean like really far to the side or really far up or down, you can pick different routes for it to take you on. My first few times playing this game, I totally missed out on this cliffside and all these things. You notice our glide wing leveled up too.
Yeah. Explain those flashy bars at the bottom.
Flashy bars?
Not
are
well,
they?
they
You
were
got, like,
flashing. Just
4
the
different
bars
bars.
at the bottom. Yeah. I'm
Those
just asking
yellow
what they
ones?
are.
Well, those yellow ones are your boost. In the base wing you get 2 boosts. Woo! In the glide wing you get 3, and in the heavy wing you don't have any. And
No, this world reminds me a little of Final Fantasy X.
what makes you say that? This is gonna turn out our character's a dream in the end?
Well, our character's not as annoying,
Well,
but...
Also, we
it's
were all
the-
dead, but also kind of... And then we killed this guy, and then he came back because he wasn't really dead, except he was.
Well, I haven't played that game, so thanks for all that.
No, it's like in Final Fantasy X, and the logic of that game, you can die, but if you don't accept it, then you just stay alive. You're just a dead guy walking around.
Yeah.
And it turns out the secret government of the game is just a bunch of dead guys.
Yeah. You keep ruining more and more of that game, thanks.
Oh, did you
But
not know
then,
Tidus was really a
like-
dream?
Titus.
I told you I haven't played it.
It's Tidus. Learn your phonemes.
It's Titus. They all call him Titus.
Did you
No
say
one calls him
phonemes?
Titus.
They call him Titus, man.
Who calls him Titus?
This is how everyone.
Everyone as in, like, people you know. I bet you think it's Samus instead of Samus too, don't you? It's Samus
No,
or
seriously, in
Samus,
the
but
actual-
Samus is ridiculous.
It's Samus.
Samus is okay. I can go with that.
But no, seriously. Okay, people in the comments, tell us, is it Titus or Titus?
How do you spell it?
It's Tidas.
Titus.
I think so. I'm actually not sure.
That
And
it's you.
Titus. Just look at the Japanese people spelling that.
Yeah, but listen to the English voice actors. They all call him Titus.
You know they never
Oh,
say his name in the game, right?
Yeah.
Because you can
I think
name
in
him anything.
English it's pretty clearly Titus.
No way.
I think in English it is, but obviously if
No,
you're-
Adam Sessler has my back on this. He reviews video games for Tech TV.
Who the fuck's Adam Sand?
I don't know.
He reviews video games, and
This
he
one
called it
guy
Titus, and I'm
reviews
going with
video
what...
games. He said it this way, so I'm gonna say this.
And his way actually makes sense.
Did he explain his reasoning?
By the fact that the people who named it called it Titus.
I'm gonna
Yeah, the Glide Wing, the more we level it up, the more glowing neon it's going to have.
I'm
Not
just gonna
sure.
use evidence that you called them. What did you call them? Phonemes or what did you?
Phonemes? Do you not
Phonemes.
know the word phoneme?
Phonemes. They're not phonemes. They're phonemes.
Phoneme? What the hell are you talking about?
Yes, they're phonemes. Okay, you know what? I'm not sure if I want to have a discussion in this video.
You need to
but I'm
learn
a
your
linguistics
pronunciations.
student. I'm a linguistics student. We talk about this all the time. This is what I study. They're phonemes, not phonemes.
You're also putting emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Yes. But that's just fun to do.
You know what? Y'all know what this reminds me of for some reason, which it shouldn't. It reminds me of that like one PS2 game with like all the robots and the
That
one
PS2
chick.
game that had the thing with the girl.
Centipede?
that was like no, it was like a RPG.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
RP fucking G.
I have
Pac-Man?
no idea what you're talking about.
No, and like there's this one girl and like there was like 3 games and it had like long cutscenes or something.
Skies of Arcadia.
I don't know.
It's just, it reminds you of another game.
I don't know. It's Japanese. That's all I know.
Okay, the
All
boost
right.
will kill everything around you, so when there's a huge crowd of things, it's better to change to a form that can boost and then fly right through. Now I could spend a lot of time killing all these guys, but there's only one of them that gives me the magical level up energy orb.
The what?
You know, the stuff that's been leveling me up? If you kill the right
Yes.
combination of things, or you kill something fast enough, then you'll get this magical energy orb that levels you up.
I just like the way you phrased it, that's all.
But this is the only one that gives that, but the one it gives is worth 2, for some reason.
It's special.
And I really didn't want to pass that up. See, it adds 2 instead of 1. That's pretty strange. But it's possible if you focus on all the other ones and kill that one last, then the energy orb starts flying at you, you leave the level, and you don't get it. Even though you kill them.
Yeah.
Mobo. Mobu. The mighty Mobu.
The mighty Mobo. Oh god.
Do these
Oh,
worms really
Japan.
take like 3 people to pilot?
Yeah. That looks very awkward.
What, the worms underbite?
Yeah, I guess.
Yo, is like this game nothing but boss fights?
We've been through levels, and eventually you get to boss fights at the end of them.
I mean, it really is
That's-
an arcade game.
Generally the video game logic is you have levels, then you have bosses at the end.
I have a feeling that we're gonna like this Let's Play is gonna go really fast.
Yeah, there are 10 episodes. We're going to be done with the second one. Once we finish off this floating flower, this
Is it a
floating
flower?
Venus flytrap thing. See, it tried to bite us.
Yo, this actually sort of reminds me of Lost Planet with all the creatures.
I'm wondering how something like this could ever... Like, how do they explain the evolution? Like a flower, it realized it didn't have to have as much turgor pressure or whatever, so it just started housing this gas that's lighter than air. And it just houses more and more of that so it can float around.
Well, it's not just a flower though, right?
It's a big plant guy. It's got
But
these
it's
weird sacks.
more than a plant, it seems. games.
I love how this is like this, like I don't think that those wing things hold him up.
Those look, yeah.
He's flapping those little, I don't know what they
I don't think that's
those
what
little
he's
stubs.
actually, or it is actually using. I think that's just part of the.
I don't know what gender to apply to this either.
I don't know, for some reason I think this guy's voice would be like some flamboyant Jewish guy.
Well, you're the closest thing we have to a flamboyant Jewish guy. What with being Jewish and a
Please
guy
give
at
us
the
an
same
example.
time. Huh? He's
Give
trying
an
to give us a high
example of
five.
Oh, with his balls?
Yeah.
That's
Whoopsies.
uncomfortable. Aim for the big white flower.
Oh,
Yeah,
well
that's
thanks,
what they all
Movo. I
say.
haven't been doing that for 2 minutes already.
Come on,
What
you're
a
at the
wealth of
beginning
information
the
you are.
game.
Huh?
You're at the beginning of a game. They need to help you if you haven't figured it out.
Oh, shoot at the thing that it's targeting with a rainbow cursor.
You know. Some people, if they don't play video games.
I tried to teach my
Most-
neighbor to play Portal. It was, like, horrible.
Try to teach you?
My neighbor.
Oh.
And she was just the shittiest video game player on the planet.
At
I
least
think
at
it's
least your
probably
mom didn't try to play. My mom tried to play Killzone 3.
Wow, how did that go?
She couldn't get past the tutorial.
My mom couldn't wrap her head around WASD controls. Like, I tried to
Here's
teach her
that.
that W is forward and S is back and A and D are left and right depending on where you're facing. But she thought it was like WASD would take you north, south, east, or west, regardless
Yeah,
of where
I
you're
can,
facing.
I can see that. I'm more used to that because, like, I don't know, I don't play very many games, so I'm used to, you know, everything being flat and objective.
My hits
I'm
taken is
terrible at
just
anything,
horrible. I got
Great
hit 23
game.
times.
yeah.
Because I was
I'm
just
terrible
focusing
at-
on that one space manta ray. I just let the other ones hit me. Ancient
Fake.
technology.
That is so awkward.
You say everything's awkward.
Yeah, it is.
These biological organic computers are very uncomfortable.
That guy looks more stupid than a villain from Dragon Ball Z.
He has great posture though. Look at that.
Yeah. Looks like he has
His
great
head
authority.
tentacle is waving the wrong direction.
I'm sure he gets all the ladies. Wouldn't you want that on top of you, ladies?
Oh, God. Oh.
Thank you for that.
Oh, please, Annika, you're so gonna make some Rule 34 now.
Rule 34 of the drone named Abad.
The soulless tools of the ancients. There was something deep within
Those-
of its eyes.
Those hollow recesses in his head where eyes should be, but aren't.
Oh, that was exhilarating.
The character of Titus he's a young, aggressive, excited young man. He wants to be right in every situation. He wants to be the hero.